Hey there, everybody. Eric Harrinan here. Thanks for tuning into this Google Hangout. And I have to admit, it's the biggest one that I've done. I'm not sure if we're going to run into any technical difficulties because of the number of people on this call, but let's see how it goes. First thing, this is going to be the shortest webinar that you've ever been on. I'm sure I'm going to try to keep it under 10 minutes. At the end, I'll answer any questions you might have. And for those of you listening to the recording, I'm going to include all of the questions that are asked at the bottom of this so you can see you're not missing out on anything, okay? It'll keep this video a little bit shorter. So what I'm doing is I'm calling this How to Get Them to Choose You. And before I get going, can you just type in the chat box what your profession is? Because I know we have a mixed bag of people here, and I'm curious to see what you all do. Okay, so we have lots of realtors, surgeon, dentist, doctors, chiropractors. Cool. Hey, a roofer. Awesome. You're going to love this. Plumber. Trades are good for this as well. Okay, I see most of you are realtors. This is cool. You're going to love this. So basically, let's get right into it here. What we're going to be talking about is how I'm going to get you guaranteed placements on the 4 biggest media outlets in the US. Okay, so we're talking about CBS News, ABC, NBC News, and Fox News. But before we do that, I just want to talk about the online success formula. And it's something I start almost all of my presentations with because it's so critical to a business. Basically what it is traffic times conversion times lifetime value equals revenue. Okay, traffic is the number of people that visit your site. Conversion is a percentage of visitors that take an action. For most of you, that action is becoming a lead for your business. Okay, so you want people contacting you to find out more about what you do. Lifetime value is what an average customer is worth to you over the course of their business relationship with you. Lifetime value is interesting because you can increase it in many different ways. You can charge more for your services, you can sell to the same people more often, or you can sell more different services to them, okay? But what we're going to be talking about here, with this particular strategy, it's all about conversions. It's about getting more prospects to trust you, so they'll choose you over your competition, or to choose you over doing nothing, which is a big problem for a lot of us. And of course, it's to get them to refer more people to you over time. Okay, and we're going to do this all by building our authority. So how much would it be worth to your business if you can get guaranteed placement on ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox? It'd be pretty cool. You'd be able to put those logos on your websites and other social media sites. And just to put that in perspective, I have a case study I'm going to talk about in a little bit. But I've only been doing this for a couple of weeks that I've had my citations up. And I changed my profile pictures, especially on LinkedIn and Facebook. And within the first week, I had over 10 different inquiries about how other people can get the same types of media placements that I have. Okay, so those logos really draw attention on social media. And the beauty of this really is it's a lot easier to make money by getting more out of the exposure you're already getting than going out and getting more exposure. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the work to get you in the media once, and you're going to be benefiting this forever. Okay, not just this month. You're going to sell more this month, but over time, these logos and your raised authority is going to work for you so much better. It's really, really cool, actually. Okay, so once you're a cited authority, you'll become a quoted expert, and you can use that quote and your improved authority in all of your marketing materials. Okay? So you'll be able to use a media logo stating as seen on or as cited on is the way I like to say it. And this is something your competition just doesn't have. And you'll be standing out by a country mile when you're placed beside them and when people are comparing your services to your competitors. So basically what we're talking about is guaranteed placements, okay? It's not maybe, what if. I know a lot of you have probably paid publicity firms thousands of dollars a month and they don't produce anything. So this is a guaranteed placement. Okay, I'm going to be throwing in a couple of bonuses. And the first one here is going to be really valuable to you. For people on the webinar, if you act now, okay, I'm going to actually put the logos on your profile picture for you. Okay, people watching the webinar or recording of the webinar, I'm going to offer this bonus, but it'll be a limited time and there'll be a little countdown timer. So what you can do with these is once you get your media authority, the first thing you want to do is you take your new profile pictures and put them on LinkedIn and Facebook profiles. Okay, like I said, when I changed my profile pic, immediately I had 10 more leads. Okay, that's without doing any more marketing. Since then, I've been going a little bit crazy on Facebook and LinkedIn, paid placements on Facebook, and just doing some really neat stuff on LinkedIn. And I guarantee that almost all of you found me through those two methods. Okay, I'm getting about 50 leads a day. These are people that opt in to see this presentation. And most of you have never heard of me before. And it all comes down to the authority that I've been managing to get through these citations. But you can also put them on your websites, your brochures, and your articles. I know a lot of the doctors and surgeons, dentists, a lot of professionals, including lawyers, you do a lot of article writing. And you can include these citations in those articles to improve the value of those articles. And of course, on your advertisements and business cards. And your storefront. And by storefront, I mean if you're a chiropractor, put it up in your office. And on your vehicles, for the roofers and for the plumbers. Nothing would be better than to put these as seen on logos on your vehicles and drive around town. A lot of people will question you about them and open a conversation. And of course, we're not just talking about any placement here. This is what it's going to be like. You'll be included in a press release and you'll be recommended as a top professional. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. This is the ABC affiliated site. And then what we'll do, if you're involved in this webinar, or again, if you act quickly when you're watching the recording of this, we're going to give you another bonus. All of these citations are completely legit. They'll be on the media networks. But here's the thing. They only last for about a month or 60 days, okay, because they're always rotating out. But we're going to provide you with the links so that you have them. But we're also, as our second bonus, we're going to archive them online so that they'll always be there. So if anybody questions you, you're going to have the screenshots, you're going to have the original links, and we're going to archive those original links for you. Okay, so they're always going to be there. So again, before we wrap up here, media citations. It's a conversion strategy, okay? You're not going to get a lot more traffic from this, but you're going to get more potential clients to choose you, okay? And this is really cool too. Once you get this initial exposure, it's going to open up the door to other opportunities for you in other media. Okay, and let me just give you a quick case study of this. My business partner, Greg. Greg is known as a LinkedIn super connector. And what he's been able to do through these media citations, and this is how he got his foot in the door with a lot of this stuff. Once he got his citations, he went on to be featured in CNN, in the Wall Street Journal, on TV, radio, magazines. He's been a speaker for Tony Robbins. And this is the best part. He actually co-authored a book deal with Jack Canfield. And the way that happened was Jack Canfield's people were searching on LinkedIn for LinkedIn experts, and they found Greg's picture with his logos, and they immediately contacted him. He was shortlisted just from the image. Okay, so that was pretty cool, and that's a great way that some of these things will open doors for you. So here's exactly what you're going to get. If you decide to get down on this, we're going to be doing guaranteed placements on all 4 of the major networks. We're going to give you the live links showing your citations, as well as the screenshots. And then, of course, if you act quickly, if you're on this webinar and you decide to go ahead with this now, we're going to give you bonus number 1, which is we'll add the logos to your profile pictures. Okay. And bonus number 2, we'll archive your pages for free. Again, so they'll always be there. Okay, so that's really cool. And for those of you watching the recording, like I said, these bonuses will probably be up for 24 hours, and we'll have a countdown timer so you know what's going on. So what you can do next, if this is of interest to you, here's the exact process. It's so simple, it's going to take you 5 minutes. Click on the buy button below, complete your payment through PayPal, and if you're not familiar with PayPal, you can actually pay via credit card with PayPal, so don't worry about that. And complete the short intake form. It's 5 minutes. It's a few fields, and we're going to ask you for your quote that you want to be quoted on so you can be recognized as an expert in your field. And then once that's done, we'll get to work and deliver all completed work within 15 business days. Okay, so this is not a long process, but we do offer a money-back guarantee. Not everybody will get in. We will continue working and working and working until we do get you in all 4 networks. And we're going to do that within 30 days. Okay, so we've never really had to give anybody their money back, but we like to give us a few more shots. Just in case you happen to be in an industry that may not be as welcomed. Things like e-cigarettes, for one thing, might give us a little bit of difficulty. So that's all there is to it, guys. Thanks so much for listening in on this. Click the button below, and within a couple weeks, you'll be a Cited expert, and you'll let these logos start working for you. Thanks so much.